Welcome back. Today, Clackamas County Commissioners moved one step closer to putting a moratorium on data centers, unanimously approving a motion to begin the process, while at the same time telling county staff to report back to them on how to address the issue in county code. Currently, there are no data centers in the county, nor any applications to build one, but commissioners want to be ready ahead of time. And while there may be a moratorium on the state level until next summer, that only applies to tax exemptions for data centers, not the permitting and development of the facilities. Commissioners pointed northwest to the city of Hillsborough and all the data center drama there, noting that right now, if a company applied to build a data center in Clackamas County, state law would require them to process the application based on current county code, which in Hillsborough meant approving the application despite public uproar.
Right now, a data center could come into Clackamas County, right? Period. And we're just trying to put a pause on anything happening until we have done our research. So that's what I'm trying to figure out how we go about doing that.
But there's a state statute that applies to counties and an equivalent for cities that says if someone applies for land use approval, unless you've adopted a moratorium, you have to process the application and either approve or deny it within a certain amount of time, and it has to be based on the criteria that are in your code and your comprehensive plan.
What happened over in Washington County is, there's an application that went in like hours before their moratorium went into place, right? Mm-hmm. So, they are out there sniffing around and, getting in under the gun, and it's tough because I want to make sure this happens as quick as possible.
So here's how it will work. There's a required 45-day waiting period before a moratorium could take effect. Then there needs to be a public hearing where the county will give justification for why data center development should be paused. And if that passes, the moratorium would last 120 days. That comes with the option to extend it another 120 days after that. Now, in the midst of this big timeline, county leaders want staff to research the nitty-gritty on how to change county code to better regulate potential data centers. A common theme today: commissioners do not want to wait for the state legislature to do something about it during the 2027 session.
And my goal is make sure we have the right safeguards. I think there's the water and neighborhood impacts, all those things are a big issue, and I'm just concerned that the state's not going to give it that level of attention.
We shouldn't wait or put our destiny in their hands to control.
But with every action comes a reaction, and the county's Director of Transportation and Development cautioned that sending this issue to the top of the list will force other county work on big projects to be paused.
I can't even begin to tell you all the state mandated housing work that's been dropped in our lap. The adjustments that people want on farm stands. You have a farm stand issue dropping in your lap January 1st. It's got to be established that staff are working on. There's UGB expansions in certain cities that we're working on. There's no we don't need that kind of stuff on there. And so it's a difficult decision on what exactly we keep and what we don't keep.
Nonetheless, commissioners voted 4-0 to start the moratorium process, though they did not decide which work to set aside. No word yet on when that public hearing will be held. If they start the 45-day clock today, the meeting would be at the end of September. We'll be sure to keep you posted.